My 4-year-old plays this game on her iPad where there's this beautiful tapestry and instantly it gets broken. It has holes all over it. And then up pop these patches in the side that are all a shape, and you drag the shape to the hole to repair the tapestry. And she and I have this sort of liturgy of playing this game that we do every time we play it. We marvel at the tapestry, particularly me. Big, demonstrative, wow, that is so beautiful, I love that. And then instantly, it's broken. Oh no, it's broken, I'm so sad. And she instantly smiles at me with this twinkle in her eye as all those little pieces pop up, and she knows her job. Take the heart patch, put it in the heart hole. Take the triangle patch, put it in the triangle hole. She does this work she knows she can do to make something beautiful, and then we rejoice. You fixed it and it's beautiful, and look at all the colors that were added because of the patches. It's even more beautiful now than it was before. Oh my word. And we do this several times a week, and she loves the game of it. I've thought about that game a lot this week as we've played it, and as I have seen a story play out in our country, a story of a tapestry that is broken. It has not been broken in an instant. It's been broken really since people who look like me have been on this land. It's been broken and breaking and breaking. And some patches have moved in and made it more beautiful, and some holes have grown bigger and harder to look at. And of course, in this game, it's so simple. There's a heart-shaped patch, and you drag it to the heart-shaped hole. And of course, it's not that simple. It's not that simple in our real world, but I still listen to the metaphor in this iPad app for preschoolers. There's a song in Frozen 2, another constant companion for our family, about doing the next right thing. It's a story of somebody who is in a place where she is filled with grief and she doesn't know how to move forward. But in honor of the person who the loss of whom caused her grief, she says, I have to do the next right thing. I have to do the next right thing. So without even being sure what it is, she does her best to listen. What is the next right thing? So this week I have been sitting with grief, sitting with it as a friend who talks to me. I have been sitting with anger and listening to her, knowing that, yes, the scriptures ask us not to sin in our anger, but they don't tell us our anger is bad. Our anger is a voice speaking to us of something that is broken, pointing out the holes in the tapestry that need to be filled with a beautiful patch. And I've been waiting on Spirit to tell me what the next right thing is. And sometimes I know, and most times I don't know. One of the things I love about the table that we're about to come to together is that it's a next right thing. It's always a next right thing. As Spirit weaves wholeness in a fragmented world, just like my daughter putting the patches in a torn up tapestry, this table is a place where wholeness is woven. It comes every week and it reminds us that wholeness is woven. It reminds us that Spirit meets us here. It reminds us that all are welcome here. It reminds us that all of you is welcome here, even as your own soul is fragmented between anger and grief, hope and joy. Even just the events on Wednesday, waking up to find out that the pastor of Ebenezer Baptist Church is now a senator. He is a Black liberation theologian who will have a voice in the future of our country, waking to that, and then the rest of the day, our own fragmented souls, all of them, our hopes, our dreams, our sorrow, our questions, our anger, our frustration with God, and our marvel at God are all welcome at this table, and all people are welcome at this table. We may not know yet how we work out together, how our patches fit together in the tapestry that was woven, that was broken, and that is being made even better than it ever was. We may not see the path there. We may not see how we fit together, but we come, all of us, and all of each of us, come to this table where Christ reminds us that our job is love, that our job is wholeness, that our job is welcome, and that Christ is with us in a very intimate way. So today, I have longed for this day all week. I have longed for this moment all week where we come to the table together. And there's grief that we don't actually come to the table together. How I long to hold bread and hand it to you, each of you. As I'm saying this, I can think of each of you wanting to hand you bread and say, this is the bread of heaven this week. So I also bring the grief that I can't do that, and yet I can. This is the bread of heaven. Drink the cup of love. All are welcome at God's table. Come and receive. And as we metabolize whatever bread, whatever juice, whatever water or potato chip, whatever we use, as we metabolize it into our bodies, it becomes a part of us, and it becomes a piece of that patch that is us in the tapestry that looks at that broken tapestry and wonders, where do I belong? We lean into repairing the climate. We lean into fighting white supremacy. We lean into healing economic injustice. We lean into healing inner brokenness. We lean into healing broken relationships. And we understand that all of those are part of each other. It is one tapestry. As Wahab talked today about oneness, each of these holes in the tapestry of climate change and racism particularly, they are one tapestry with one whole and one healer that is the Jesus who meets us at this table. So come, I invite you to bring all of yourself, your wholeness, your brokenness, the things that you are passionate about, your questions about them, your hopes for the world, your aches for the world. Bring all of it to this table where we gather around the Christ who was broken, so the tapestry of God might be healed. Amen.